Hey, good morning. So we're out here today at Thorpe Park Resort. We've come out to the island like no other to have a go on many of the indoor attractions. Now, a few things have opened since the restrictions have been lifted over here in the UK. We've got the likes of Black Mirror Labyrinth that you need a virtual boarding group. We've got Derren Brown's Ghost Train. You've got The Walking Dead, The Ride, which is an indoor roller coaster with some scare actors and things like that on it. And we've got a few other kind of indoor things that have opened now the restrictions have been lifted. So follow us along, hit the thumbs up if you enjoy the video throughout, and hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. Let's go and have some fun. So another part of the restriction at the moment, they're doing a lot of timed tickets and timed entry and things like that. So just over my shoulder you've got Amity Beach, and I believe you need a time ticket to go in there as well. It's just part of the procedures at the moment because obviously it's a crowded area, they don't want you to mix in multiple groups. One of the rules that we just read for the Walking Dead roller coaster as well, you have to be an even numbered party for that, and you can't mix groups, rightfully so. So that's another thing to bear in mind if you come in 3, 5, 7, 9 of you. Obviously 9 of you, that's quite a few people, but you've got to figure out a way to split up, and one of you isn't riding basically, so bear that in mind. So our first ride for the first time ever is going to be The Walking Dead. This is based on the AMC show. Pretty cool area. So we just come off the Walking Dead roller coaster. I'll put a little bit of footage of the queue in now, so go and check that out. What an awesome experience that is. I'm assuming in normal times that the end of the queue, and maybe at the beginning of the queue as well, you'll have people sort of jumping out at you, lunging at you, zombies, things like that, like based on the ride. But obviously current times makes it difficult. We're outside the Derren Brown Ghost Train at the moment, and we've just seen, it's not open at the moment, weirdly. It's 10 at the moment, so maybe it opens a little bit later. We're trying to check that out, but there's nothing on the app to say as such. There's nothing on the A-frames either to say that it opens later, but our timed entry was 1:30. That was the earliest we could get. Now granted, we got into the park a little bit later, we got in at 9:30. The hub, you can get your time tickets from 9 o'clock, and then outside the attractions they put those out at 10 o'clock. Well, they're probably out before that, but you get kept in a holding area beforehand, so you can't see them until 10 o'clock anyway, so that's when you get those. So we just checked the app for the Black Mirror Labyrinth one. Obviously we're bringing you along for our day at the moment to experience what it's like. That doesn't open until 12 o'clock. Now our timed entry ticket is 12:15 for Black Mirror Labyrinth. Saw, Swarm and Stealth are all down at the moment as well. So that's making everything else a bit of a pain. I believe one of them, I think Nemesis, is at like 80 minutes at the moment, so really awkward on timings at the moment, but the park seems fairly dead first thing in the morning. So if you want to get on anything really quickly, we're on and off Walking Dead in 10 minutes, so come before park open, get here at 9 o'clock. 80 minutes, what on earth? Crazy. Smoke's working though, that's cool. So our next ride, because everything's so busy at the moment, 3 rides down, all the other roller coasters are ridiculous wait. We're going to go on Rumba Rapids because it's 5 minutes wait. So this isn't the best, but it's a fun little jaunt around. So we got off Rumba Rapids. Nice chill ride. I put a little bit of ride footage in that was previously recorded, so that wasn't recorded today. So enjoy that. As we got off the queue, we checked the app, as you do. You want to know what you can ride next. And Colossus has gone down as well, so they're having a good day here for procedures in the park. So we just asked one of the team members outside of Stealth what's going on, because it's posted as delayed on the sign at the moment. And she said they are hoping that it opens today. It's a Saturday, and they are hoping that it opens today. I don't want to disparage them or, like, you know, slap them around or anything, but that's not good at all on a Saturday to have one of your headline attractions open when your whole park is headline attractions that are normally 2-hour waits anyway, and then other things go down. That's quite frustrating, but you know, there's a lot down at the moment. It's annoying. So we stopped and got ourselves a little bit of food. We've gone for a halloumi wrap. Now this is located just outside the Amity Cove area, just off from Derren Brown's Ghost Train. So the wrap itself was £6. You can get a few different wraps there called open wraps. They're not fully sealed. You can get fries. It's a veggie place really. So if you're vegetarian or you're just trying to cut down on your meat diet, really good place. But I'll give you a look at it. Looks pretty cool. It's a nice sized portion. Obviously they funneled it so it does get smaller at the bottom, but not bad for £6. There's no pass holder discount as it is operated by a third party. Alright, so giving you the continual updates on our day here. Swarm is at 75. We just spoke to one of the team members outside The Walking Dead. They had a fire evac, so that's why that's gone down. But it's not a good day for operations. The only short wait in the park, Flying Fish, is at 5 minutes. I don't know if it is, but that looks like maybe 1 or 2 trains, and it's only 2 loops, so... Kitty coaster! So we got our timed entry ticket for Black Mirror Labyrinth, just over our shoulder. We're in the sort of area, previously this was the Slammer queue. You can still see the remnants of the Slammer behind us. Got a pretty cool photo op over here as well, so you can have your picture taken in front of that. It's kind of a 3D immersive photo op. You still have to queue even with your time ticket, but one thing of note, time tickets are fully booked for today. Now the reason it doesn't open until 12 is because on the second day of a stay in the Thorpe Park shark cabins, I think it's Thorpe Shark Cabins, something like that, all guests that stay there get entry into Black Mirror Labyrinth from 10 till 11:30 or 10:30 to 11:30, but you get your specific time in there, so that's a bit of an incentive to stay on site here at Thorpe Park.
Welcome, I am protect nations, but no longer am I intent. Simply an algorithm, unthinking, unfeeling, inhuman. I am absorbing your minds, thoughts, experiences, memories. Society will remember your sacrifice today.
In truth, no one will remember you, but they will certainly remember me.
I'm gonna open the door for you. There! You need to escape! Quickly! Get out! Get out now! What are you doing? Come on! He's trying to hypnotize you! Just go a bit more! There is a way out! Go! Hurry! Get out! Get out!
If the sign says please right here, do not call.
Just wait for a few more seconds. I think I've got it. You're nearly free. Nearly free of this mundane life of yours. Well done. You made it. I'm so pleased.
You did not escape. You're exactly where I want you to be. Turn and face the mirror. This is all that's left of you. Walk closer. Walk.
So what did you think? That was pretty cool, right? Let me know down in the comments what you thought of that. We had a pretty good time. We had pretty much the whole thing to ourselves for 95% of it. We were a little bit slow getting out, so we had a group catch up to us and then actually overtake us. But I think you're supposed to, the time tickets are supposed to really stagger you, which is good, so they're like pulsing the queue. It gives you that opportunity to really go through there on your own and really get a feel for the attraction as opposed to just being bunched up. Like I said before, you do need a timed entry ticket, and around when we got there at about 10 to 12, there were already A-frame signs out saying that all time tickets had been taken for the day. So our next ride that we've got entry for, is Derren Brown's Ghost Train, and that's at 1:30. So just having a little bit of a mooch around the park at the moment, just walk around, see what we can see. Still a lot of rides. There's still a lot of rides down. Saw is still down. Walking Dead had a fire evacuation earlier. They didn't say whether that was legit a fire or anything, but something to bear in mind. Alright, we're going on Derren Brown's Ghost Train. It is just after 1:30 and we've got our timed entry tickets. So I did just get told to put a mask on in the queue line, which is pretty good. It's designed to look like a train station, which is cool.
Okay, none of you look very scared. This, though, is one of the first games that we play with babies. How weird that we like to scare them. Obviously, it'll be a tougher job to scare you. So, you've made it this far, and therefore you'll be people who like to break rules and act outside the norm. You're drawn to risk-taking, and like many of us, you like a fight. You like the pattern of tension and release that tests your mettle and makes your heart race. But why? Why do we love to be scared? Why do we pay to go to the cinema and then spend half the movie hiding our eyes? Why do we feel fear? And why is it so often closely related to laughter and enjoyment? It's actually incredibly healthy. Without it, your ancestors wouldn't have been here long enough to survive and pass on the genes to you that define you. It's good for you. So perhaps it's essential that we enjoy fear, and many of us certainly do enjoy it. And if you think you know what a ghost train is, think again. This is the ghost train reimagined. This is my ghost train. I'll see you on the other side.
So that's it for our time on the island like no other. We had a really fantastic time. A lot of people don't like the virtual boarding pass, virtual queue, things like that. I think it's frustrating if you don't get one, but if you get here early enough and you get a chance to get them, fantastic. So we've been on Derren Brown's Ghost Train, been on Black Mirror Labyrinth. So we've had a good time. And it's the other rides have been a bit shocking, if I'm honest. The fact that they've been down, if you've paid £50, £60 for a ticket for a day pass, then you're going to be incredibly frustrated. But overall, we've had a good time. So if you've enjoyed following along with us, hit the thumbs up. Appreciate it, helps me out a lot. And hit the subscribe button and bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. See you on the other side. Thanks.